Balloon 101 Introduction to Balloon Flight Training. When embarking on the journey of learning to fly a balloon, individuals delve into a realm that demands a specific set of finely tuned motor skills, encompassing a range of crucial aspects. These include coordination, which essentially involves the ability to execute physical actions in the correct sequence, a critical factor during the various phases of launching, flying, and ultimately landing the balloon. Moreover, timing plays a pivotal role, requiring the pilot to apply muscle coordination at precisely the right moments, ensuring that the flight, along with all its associated maneuvers, remains a constant and smooth process. A skilled pilot possesses a keen sense of control touch, exhibiting the ability to interpret, evaluate, and predict the balloon's actions and reactions with regard to attitude and speed variations. This interpretation is not solely reliant on physical cues, but extends to the evaluation of various visual cues and instrument readings, making it a comprehensive and nuanced skill. Another indispensable skill is situational awareness, where the pilot must possess the ability to sense instantly any reasonable variation in altitude, airspeed, and directional changes. Simultaneously, the pilot maintains a constant perception of the balloon's relative position concerning ground-based structures and the meticulously planned flight track. As these skills converge, a skilled pilot seamlessly integrates with the balloon, becoming one with the aircraft. In essence, a proficient pilot is adept at quickly and accurately assessing diverse situations, selecting the most appropriate procedures, predicting the probable outcomes of those selected procedures, and consistently exercising safe practices throughout the entirety of the flight. Furthermore, this expertise extends beyond personal capabilities to include a nuanced understanding of the balloon itself. A skilled pilot can gauge the performance of the specific balloon being flown, and is adept at recognizing not only personal limitations, but also those inherent in the balloon. This holistic knowledge and understanding of both personal and machine limitations play a pivotal role in preventing critical points during the flight. Acquiring these skills, however, is not an instantaneous process, but rather requires a significant investment of time and dedication from the student pilot and the flight instructor. It's important to note that each balloon, with its unique flight characteristics, serves as a distinct challenge for pilots. However, the primary goal of balloon flight training is not to master the intricacies of a particular balloon model, but to develop a set of skills and safety habits that can be seamlessly transferred to any balloon. This approach ensures that a pilot who acquires the necessary flight skills during training, demonstrating precision and safe flying habits, can effortlessly transition to different balloon models without compromising safety or proficiency. Shifting focus to the role of the Federal Aviation Administration, the United States Congress has vested the Federal Aviation Administration with the authority to promote aviation safety. This is achieved through the establishment of safety standards for civil aviation, as outlined in the Code of Federal Regulations. Specifically, Title 14 Code of Federal Regulations Part 61 is dedicated to the certification of pilots, flight instructors, and ground instructors. On a broader scale, 14 Code of Federal Regulations Part 91 encompasses general operating and flight rules, providing comprehensive guidance in areas such as general flight rules, visual flight rules, instrument flight rules, aircraft maintenance, preventive maintenance, and alterations. Within the Federal Aviation Administration, the Flight Standards Service plays a crucial role in promoting safe air transportation by setting standards for certification and oversight of airmen, air operators, air agencies, and designees. The Federal Aviation Administration oversight extends to ensuring the safety of civil aircraft and air commerce through activities such as certification, inspection, surveillance, investigation, and enforcement. Moreover, the Federal Aviation Administration manages the system for the registration of civil aircraft and all airman records, ensuring a meticulous approach to safety. The focal point of interaction between the Federal Aviation Administration Flight Standards Service and the aviation community, as well as the general public, is the Flight Standards District Office. Spread across the country, approximately 130 Flight Standards District offices serve as hubs for providing information and services to the aviation community. These offices play a pivotal role in certifying and surveilling air carriers, air operators, flight schools, training centers, and airmen, including pilots and flight instructors. Each Flight Standards District office is staffed by aviation safety inspectors, key players in ensuring the safety of the United States aviation system. These inspectors administer and enforce safety regulations and standards across various facets of the aviation system, such as aircraft and parts manufacturing, aircraft operation, aircraft airworthiness, and cabin safety. Aviation safety inspectors undergo rigorous training at the Federal Aviation Administration Academy in Oklahoma City, covering airman evaluation, pilot testing techniques, and procedures. Their training extends through on-the-job experiences, and they receive recurrent training to stay abreast of evolving safety standards. The Federal Aviation Administration, with its approximately 3,700 inspectors in flight standards district offices nationwide, emphasizes the critical role of inspectors in maintaining the safety of the aviation system. These inspectors play a crucial role in fostering a safe aviation environment, and their efforts extend beyond accident investigation and enforcement of aviation regulations. The Flight Standards District Office is responsible not only for accident investigation, but also for the certification and surveillance of air carriers, air operators, flight schools, training centers, and airmen. This multifaceted role underscores the comprehensive nature of the Federal Aviation Administration commitment to ensuring aviation safety. Let's break down the role of designated pilot examiners and their significance in the pilot testing and certification process. Designated pilot examiners are individuals appointed in accordance with 14 CFR Part 183, which outlines the qualifications needed for this role. They serve as representatives of the Federal Aviation Administration Administrator, conducting Federal Aviation Administration practical tests for pilot and flight instructor certificates, including associated ratings. The FAA, or Federal Aviation Administration, has a primary focus on ensuring air travel safety by inspecting aircraft in the United States. To handle the need for pilot testing and certification, the Federal Aviation Administration delegates certain responsibilities to private individuals, designated pilot examiners. These examiners must meet specific qualifications, including technical expertise, holding relevant category, class, and type ratings, compliance with Federal Aviation Administration requirements, and maintaining current qualifications, such as a third-class medical certificate if required. Designated pilot examiners act as a bridge between aspiring pilots and the Federal Aviation Administration, charging a reasonable fee for their services. They are authorized to accept applications and conduct practical tests, following Federal Aviation Administration-provided practical test standards. The majority of Federal Aviation Administration practical tests for private and commercial pilots are carried out by designated pilot examiners. The Federal Aviation Administration expects designated pilot examiners to maintain the same level of professionalism, methods, procedures, and standards as Federal Aviation Administration aviation safety inspectors when administering practical tests. These individuals undergo a stringent selection process, requiring a good industry reputation for professionalism, integrity, and a commitment to public service. It's important to note that for balloon pilot certification, the number of available designated pilot examiners is limited. Therefore, early coordination is key to determining designated pilot examiner availability in a specific area. In cases where designated pilot examiners for balloons are scarce, arrangements may need to be made through the local Flight Standards District Office for an appropriately rated Federal Aviation Administration aviation safety inspector to administer the pilot certificate test. This ensures a thorough and standardized evaluation process for aspiring pilots. If you click like and subscribe and leave a comment, we will provide a coupon for a free PDF download, one of 9 ebooks. However, each individual can only download up to 1 out of 9 ebooks for free.